this lighting alright? Do you think?
Aye.
Boba. And that's the tea. I double change you back. I'm looking housing. Fuck it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Jessica here, obviously. So, as you can probably tell, there's quite a few differences in this video. Number one, obviously I don't have Dylan with me. I know it's very, very sad, but to be truthful, I really couldn't be arsed going to his house. So, got a new scenery, new destination, new background, you know. So we're in my lovely little brother's room. It actually should be my room, but tea. So anyway, and as you can see, I've got a brand new intro. Again, my brother made that, so it's a recurring theme here. My brother's pretty much doing everything. He's probably going to edit this for me, but he'll edit it with me. So yeah, so I think that's everything that's really new. Oh, I've got straight hair, and you're probably thinking, who the fuck is that in the camera? I know I'm looking stunning! I'm looking different. Thought I'd make a bit of an effort. Still housing and fat as fuck, but so beggars can't be choosers. So today's video, I'm going to do something that's called the 5 sauce tag. So this video is basically where I unleash my inner fangirl, maybe. We'll see. Depends what kind of things Fraser's going to ask me. So yeah, my Fraser doesn't want to be in the video. Don't know why, because he's going to be famous. Anyway, so he's just sitting behind you guys, looking stinking. We's jammies on. Pardon me. So he's just going to be reading me the questions. Fraser, say hi.
Hi.
That's all you're getting. I know he's probably thinking, oh my god, that was day for a 40-year-old man. No, it's a 17-year-old boy. So, so without further ado, yeah, so 5 sauce tag. The reason I'm doing 5 sauce tag is obviously, as you can probably tell from my instruction video, if you haven't watched it, then that's just rude, to be honest. So you better get right back and watch that one, and then come back and continue. So I'm a massive 5 Seconds of Summer fan. If you haven't heard of them, look them up, please. I can guarantee you've heard their songs on the radio when you're driving to work or whatever. You go, what was the first one that came out? She looks so perfect standing there in my American Apparel underwear. Bet it's been on, you've been like, oh for fuck's sake, yeah, that song, you fuck. But no, it's Dino, so get with it. Then you had, Don't Stop. Why do 5 sauce pay dust to Don't Stop? That is a fucking bop. Don't stop doing what you're doing, cause every time you move to the beat it gets harder for me, and you know it. Now all you haters out there who try and say, oh, Don't Stop is passion, like that, you go off when it's played live, so don't lie. Anyway, sorry, there you go. And then most recently you've probably heard Young blood, say you want me out of your life, and I'm just a dead man walking tonight, cause I need you all of the time, yeah, that one. So, yeah, so that's 5 Seconds of Summer. I can probably guarantee most of you guys watching will be fans. So the reason I'm doing the 5 sauce tag is because in 3 weeks, just under 3 weeks, the 5 Seconds of Summer Meet You There tour, UK and Europe. What have you sprayed? Have you sprayed something?
No.
Listen, I've got asthma, I don't want to be dying on YouTube now. Nearly died there. So, as I was saying, yeah, the Meet You There tour, UK and Europe leg is coming up in just under 3 weeks. And I'm doing all of UK, except London. Now the reason, I don't know if I want to do London or not, I've not decided yet. I usually do London, but I'll be honest, I really don't like London fans. Can I say that, can't I know?
Oh fuck it.
Oh fuck it. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that I think London is a very central place, so it's where the world travels. Now when the world travels to London, I just no feeling it. Do you know what I mean? No feeling it. So I think we're going to give London a miss. So yeah, and Europe, I'm not decided which ones I'm doing. I'm definitely doing Amsterdam, definitely doing Madrid, definitely doing Milan, definitely doing, I want to say Hamburg, definitely doing Paris. I just need to figure out the other ones. My plan is to do them all, but we'll see. Anyway, this intro's been heavy long, so we shall now move into the 5 sauce tag. Please do not be offended by any of the... I'm going to be sick. No, I'm not. I'm going to be sick. No, I'm not. There we go. Don't be offended. I don't know why you'd be offended at any of the answers that I'm saying. Just disclaimer, because some people just get offended by everything these days. So, take everything I say with a pinch of salt, or some of it anyway. I mean, I literally just am a sarcastic bastard. So, moving on. Faisal, what's the first question?
Who's your favourite member in 5 sauce and why?
Hope you've all heard that, because if you don't hear any of these questions, then the whole thing's just pointless, to be honest. So, who is my favourite member of 5 sauce and why? I'm acting as if I need to think about it. Ashton fucking Irwin! Oh, I love Ashton Irwin. I love I love Ashton Irwin. With all my heart and all of my being, okay? Why? Because he's Ashton Irwin. Like, how else do you want me to explain it, really? So, yeah, no. Let's be serious for a minute. Ashton Irwin is an absolute angel. He has been sent from up above. He has always been a darling. Always. There's literally not a bad bone in his body. There's not a bad bone in any of the guys' bodies, but Ashton Irwin, I'm out of breath thinking about him. Ashton Irwin has a special place in my heart, and he always will have a special place in my heart. So, yeah, that's the answer to that question. Next. Oh, and he's a very talented drummer. Fucking brilliant. Listen, see when he plays the drums. Oh, and a little cheeky disclaimer. From my vlogs, from Me to Their Tour, you probably will see a lot of Ashton playing his drums because I tend to just film Ashton. But I will be mindful that it's a whole 5 sauce show. I'll film the other guys. Mostly Ashton. Okay, so that's the answer to that one. Faisal, what's the next one?
How did you find out about them?
Funny story. I'm sorry, I really do burp a lot. Do you know what it is? It's because I'm brew, very Scottish, very me. So, how did I find out about 5 sauce? Funny story. When I first heard 5 sauce, I hated them. Genuinely. I think I'd seen, I mean, I binge watch YouTube, so I think I'd seen a couple of Luke's videos, like on his own, or with, I think he'd done them with Michael, I can't really remember, but I saw a couple of them and I thought, because they're all, Luke's much younger than me. Well, I say younger, I think he's 3 years younger than me, so when he was making videos, I was like, sort of leaving school and things like that, and he was like 14, 15, getting at big licks. So I thought it was like, oh, wee guy, he was cute, blah 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 blah. And then I was like, I was a massive One Direction fan right from 2010. I was getting at Campton fucking weeks to meet them, but get front row tickets. I was always front row. I was travelling the world to go and see them, getting it. And then obviously 5 Seconds of Summer supported them on their Take Me Home tour. Now I used to do what I do for 5 sauce now. I used to do for One Direction. So I used to go to like all the UK dates, some Europe, blah blah blah. So I think it was the London show on Take Me Home tour, like the very first one. They were there, and I remember listening to them, and I thought, these are pish. This is pish. What is this? And I was like, no, I'm not about that life. Then I met them. And we'll go on to that later in the video of like meeting them and things like that. And I realised that they were like really nice guys. And I was like, do you know what? Give them a chance. Listen to their music. Like, because obviously I was too excited for One Direction at first. So really I was a bit like, get these people off. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't really give them the time of day at first. Then I really listened to them after sort of meeting them and getting to know them. And I was like, sorry, why did I not like them before? So that's sort of how I get into them. It was semi One Direction, but then semi meeting them as well, because I think when you meet someone, you do have a sort of, you gain a sort of respect for them, and then you see them in a different light. So, whoa, got a little deep there for a second. Next one.
What's your favourite Five Sauce cover?
Let me think. I'm stuck between no. Favourite Five Sauce cover, it's got to be American Idiot. And anybody who doesn't say American Idiot is an idiot. Next question.
What is your favourite Five Sauce song?
My favourite Five Sauce song. Any particular era, or are you just thinking overall?
Overall.
Okay, my favourite Five Sauce song overall will forever and always be the song that they pay most dust to, Never Be. Have you heard that song, Fraser?
No.
Never Be?
No.
You've not heard that?
No.
How?
Don't listen to them.
Sorry, what? Sorry, I had to stop there. I was triggered for a bit there. Had to calm down. So, Never Be. Yeah, so that's my favourite Five Sauce song. If you don't know it, listen to it. It's a beautiful song. Well, it's a nice song. Should we sing it? Or you don't know the words? We'll never be as young as we are now. It's time to leave this old black and white town. Let's fade. Oh, I don't know the words.
Never be, never be, never be.
That's Let It Be.
Oh. Right.
Next question.
What merch do you have?
Like
Five Sauce merch.
Like merchandise.
Merchandise.
Absolutely fuck all. Nothing. I have never, ever. That's no merchandise.
Oh.
I have never, ever purchased a piece of Five Sauce merchandise. Do you want to know the tea about it though? Do you want to know the reason why?
Wow.
And I'm going to actually speak to Ashton when I see him about this. They've not got some big girl sizes. Listen, I am a big woman. They got to look large or something. I mean, XL, whatever, but we need some triple. I mean, do they actually think, I know it's not technically them, obviously, but do these people think that there's no fat fans out there? I'm fat. I need a top. If I wanted a top or a jumper, I want them big. I need them big to cover all the voluptuousness. But no. So that's mainly the reason why I haven't bought any like t-shirts or anything like that. I don't really bother with wristbands and things like that. Like, I just don't. Because I usually get sound check and things, so I end up collecting all the motherfucking wristbands and I just don't need them. Like, I'm not the type of person that just wears them. I mean, you do see some fans and I think it's so cute when they literally wear the wristbands for years. I mean, I'm sure at 5 Sauce 3 in London, there was a girl I saw and she had literally like the first tour soundcheck wristband on still, and I was like, that's what you call dedication. So yeah, no, I don't have any 5 Sauce merch. But I've had a look at this tour's merch. Quite like some of the things, but we'll see. Sometimes what happens is they have certain merch in America and they don't have it in the UK. And that's the tea. So yeah, a couple of things. I quite like the beanie and I quite like the bum bag. That's about it. Anyway, next question.
Have you ever met Five Sauce? If so, tell us what happened.
Have I ever met 5 Sauce? Fraser, have I ever met 5 Sauce?
Plenty of times.
Okay. Okay, no, no seriousness though. Yes, I have met 5 Sauce. I've met 5 Sauce quite a number of times. There's too many to sort of, I really don't want to sound like I'm bragging because I'm genuinely not. Literally is on Tumblr, the 5 Sauce tag, whatever. No, I have met them, as I said, quite a lot of times. I've pretty much met them, I don't really know, at every event they've done or every tour they've done. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, as I said, like me and my friends, we do travel or tours. But because I'd met them a way back in One Direction days, when literally there was about, what, 12 folk that knew them before that, you know, at their wee mini gigs and things like that in Australia. So because I met them and I sort of got to know them and like that, I was like, oh, do you know what? They're quite good. And then, I don't know, and then just me and my friends, I met lots of my friends through 5 Seconds Summer. Some of them through One Direction, and then we sort of evolved from One Direction to 5 Seconds Summer. So it was like a transition. So, yeah, I've met them a couple of times. A few times. I mean, if I could count, I would count them, but I really can't be bothered. But I'm sure people, if you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen all the photos and things like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, the amount of photos I have, yeah, they're great. But I do have photos. I do take photos with them. But a lot of the times I've met them, we've actually just sat and had genuine conversations. So, I'll tell you a funny story about Ashton, and I really hope he doesn't drag me for this, and he might, but do you know what? No, he won't. He's fine. So we were in Newcastle, and it was Sounds Good, Feels Good, or Sounds Live, Feels Live, whatever. I think it was Sounds Live, Feels Live tour. I think, yeah, it was. And we were in Newcastle, and we were staying in the boys' hotel. And we got up the next morning, and me and the girls were sitting in, like, the courtyard a bit, that, you know, like, for breakfast, like, we were checking out, we were waiting for the boys to leave so we could say bye and see them at the next place or whatever. And then Ashton actually came into the courtyard and sat with us at the table, which is something that we're used to. Like, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. But because they checked out, and this is a bit of tea about 5 stores, they actually don't carry any money. I don't know, I mean, in this day they never carried any money, so I don't know if that's like a regular thing. So basically, he got a coffee, like a latte or a cappuccino or something like that, and then Dave came and was like, right, we need to go. If you shout out to Dave, if you don't know who Dave is, get with it. Big baldy Dave! So Dave came out and was like, right, Ashton, we need to go. Because they were all getting on the bus. And the guy came and was like, oh, if you're leaving, you need to pay for it. And Ashton was like, oh, put it on my room. So then the guy went back to try and put it on his room. Now, the fanny checked out at this point, but anyway. So then the guy comes back and he's like, sorry sir, you've checked out, so you'll need to pay in cash. And he's like, I've not got any cash. So Dave was like, right, I'll jump back and get it. We just need to get the stuff in the bus and I'll be back. So the two of them walk off. Now we're all sitting there. We finish up our coffee, blah, 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 our drinks, whatever we're doing. And then the bus drives off. Now rewind to when Ashton and Dave were like, oh, we'll be back to pay the bill. They have to come back. So they went off on the bus, driving to Leeds, with the bill. So the guy comes out and he goes, where's that guy that was with you? Like, talking to me. And I was like, listen. He's away. You know what I mean? Like, he's away to the next tour date. And the guy was like, well, somebody needs to pay his bill. And we were all sitting there like, none do me. But anyway, long story short, I paid the bill for him. It's like a tenner or something like that, or 5 or 10 or whatever. So I paid the bill. So yeah, that's a wee fun fact about Ashton. Paid for his bill. He done the runner. He done a runner! Right to the hotel, right to the bus, right to another city, just to get out and pay for the coffee. No, I'm joking. It wasn't just to get out and pay for the coffee. It probably was just that they drove away. Like, they probably went and forgot about it. So there's some tea. Woo! Next question.
Do 5 stars follow you on Twitter?
Do 5 stars follow them? Yes, 2 of them do. Luke Hemmings and Ashton Irwin, and the band account followed me. It's quite funny. Well, I know how Ashton followed me, but I don't know how Luke and the band followed me, because I was sleeping and both accounts followed me. So fuck it. Next.
Have you ever seen 5 stars live?
What are you making that face for?
Because you spoke about it before.
sorry we're boring you here. So have I ever seen Vsauce live? Yeah. So as I was talking about before, I basically do... What are you snorting at?
I just mouth up.
You're about to get fucking beat down! Yeah, so as I was saying, I have seen them live many times. Or with One Direction, when I travelled the One Direction tours, and also travelling their tours, doing all of UK and some Europe and things like that. And I've actually seen them in Madison Square Garden, which was unreal. Like in the pit at Madison Square Garden. Like, see, thinking about it, it makes my heart literally ache with like pride. Fraser's just mocking me, he's going, "Fellow!" So yeah, so I have seen them live many times and they are fucking fantastic. And if you haven't seen them yourself, I got yeah, so I have seen them multiple times and they are absolutely unreal. And I've taken people to see Vsauce that are not Vsauce fans and they have fucking loved it. Like, they have genuinely been like, what a show. So if you haven't seen Vsauce live, and I understand some people can't, you know, it's expensive. What are you doing?
I just hurt myself.
Oh, we've got a video today here and you're actually hurting yourself like that. So, moral of the story is, you know, I know people can't go and see Vsauce because it's money and things like that. I know everyone's not in a financial situation to be able to do that, and I completely appreciate that. Which is why sort of I've decided to vlog the tour, you know, and I will vlog the shows pretty much start to finish, because I really, really love them and I really love them, their shows and things like that. And I do feel bad for fans who can't really go and see them. So it's just about, I know it's not the same thing as being there, but at least maybe seeing it, I don't know, through the eyes of somebody else might be, you know, enough. I don't know. So, yeah, so, next.
Ever thought about getting a Vsauce tattoo?
A Vsauce tattoo. I actually have a Vsauce tattoo. So, I've just got, would you remember their Vsauce logo was like a tally mark? I think it was a tally mark you'd call it. So I have that on my ankle, and I actually got it around about the same time Ashton got it. I think it was because I think he'd got it just before Where We Are tour started, and I got it in Manchester Where We Are tour. So I'd got it because I thought, fuck it, do you know what I mean? Like, it's on my ankle, nobody can really see it unless I want them to see it, and it's something. But literally a couple of months after I got it, they changed the logo. That was nice, but me and Ashton are stuck in the same boat. So, but yeah, so I've got that tally mark, which I'll insert a picture of here. Whoosh. So, and I don't know, I might get something else. I don't know, I kind of might be, maybe want Ashton to write something for me, but I'm not quite decided yet. We'll see. Next.
Are you excited for Meet You There tour?
Listen, when I tell you I'm excited, that is an understatement. I am so excited. I'm ready for it. Literally, me and the girls have been counting down since we got the tickets. Since Meet You There 3, to be honest with you, like in London in April, we've been counting down because we just knew it was going to be about this time. We knew it was going to be like, because obviously they were slowly releasing in America and in Australia and things like that, and we were like, it's going to be about October, November, it's going to get it. So I'm so excited. Like, I genuinely have missed them. Yeah, oh, love them. Anyway, moving on.
Describe Vsauce in one word.
Pish.
True.
Enough. No, I'm only joking. I don't really know. I mean, I can't really describe them in one word. Pish is the way I'm going to describe them. But they're no pish, but they're pish. I know I don't make sense, but anyways, next.
That's it.
Oh, that is the trivia question round part finished. Okay, now we're going to move on to something so exciting. Like, I really am so actual buzzing, but it's going to be so hard, you know, choosing between these things, and I'm just really... So anyway, Faye's going to be asking me some would you rather questions, and we'll see what I would rather do out of these two scenarios, whoop the boo, shaggy bulby shag mars, oh bye. Go. Would you rather number 1?
These aren't would you rather questions.
Somebody having pizza?
Yeah, they are.
No.
Yes, they are.
That's what you gave me.
Yeah, scroll down, there's would you rather's there. No, but you don't. Now that we have found the would you rather questions, let's go.
Would you rather have a night in or out with the boys?
Probably in. Because I've sort of experienced a night out. Tea, bragging, over it. I really don't give a fuck. Yes, I've been out with the boys. Don't know what to give a fuck. You know, shots. So yeah, night in. Next.
Would you rather have the band split now and they remain friends forever, or them split in 10 years from now but stop talking to each other?
That's really, really difficult. I think I would rather they split up in 10 years. Because then I'd have 10 years more of music. And tours. And touring and travelling. Yeah, go with that one.
Would you rather have a hug from one of them, or have one of them look at you for an entire gig?
Well, the latter one happens all the time, so I'd rather a hug.
Would you,
Can I just clarify that I was joking then, just in case anybody takes me seriously? Next.
would you rather live in a house with the boys in London or Sydney?
Sydney. Get London to fuck.
Would you
Next.
Would you rather go to an acoustic show or a concert?
An acoustic show. A wee intimate acoustic show with Ashton banging the wee box. Oh, love it. Can I beat it? Can I whack it? Go. Although I do love when they play the big arenas and all that. Like I'm so proud. But no acoustic.
Would you rather sing a duet with Luke or dye your hair with Michael?
I'd rather sing a duet with Luke, I believe. I'm asking myself I'm answering that as a question to myself there. No, I'd rather sing with Luke because I'm a singer as well. Hashtag duet and all that.
Would you rather have one of Callum's beanies or Luke's banties? Who's Callum?
What?
Who's Callum? Is Callum in Five Sauce?
Aye!
Oh,
He's the bassist.
he's irrelevant.
I will fucking fight you. But I'd rather... Well, I can't fucking fit in his band tee because he's a bit that. He's a big beanpole, so I'll probably a beanie.
Would you rather have pizza with Michael or play video games with Luke?
Oh, no, video games with Luke. Because I love me some fucking Xbox. Love it, love it, love it. Next.
That's all.
Oh, so yeah. That was quite something. So thank you for watching. If there's anything I've answered that you would like to know more about, I don't know why you would want to know more about, but you can give us a tweet or a DM or something like that. I will leave all my socials down below as per usual. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm also doing a competition on my Twitter. And I will, you can look at my Twitter down below. It'll be my pinned tweet. I'm basically doing a competition for one lucky person to win a video message from one of the boys from when I go and see them in the Meet You There tour. So yeah, if you feel like you would want something like that, I know it's not much, but I do understand some people can't go and meet them or they don't have the luck and things like that. So a wee message sometimes, it doesn't go amiss. So yeah, if you just go and have a look at all the details on the tweet, and I shall see you in the next video. We have two more videos before tour starts. That's mad. So yeah, if you've got any video ideas that you would like me to do, anything 5 Sauce related, anything non-5 Sauce related, then leave them down below. Thank you for the love and sharing everything, all the love you've given the comments. In the past first 2 videos, I understand that the first one is very long, so I do appreciate you guys watching it to the end. If you watch to the end, and who knows, maybe Dylan will appear. Who knows, maybe Dylan will appear in the next video. So yeah, I hope that's not been too much of a disappointment that he's not here. But I'm the funny one anyway. So yeah, until next time, bye.